to answer this question again, can we apply for PNP by ourselves? Yes, you can apply for PNP or any other program, be it visitor visa, student visa, on your own. There is no such requirement that you need to involve someone, but there is a requirement that if you do involve someone, that person needs to be licensed by the Government of Canada. You need to identify people who are claiming to be licensed and those who are genuinely licensed by the Government of Canada. You should be able to understand that, check their names in the registry, and don't get confused between the agent and the actual licensed consultant. Okay, so let's see if I can share with you uh, a recommendation from the Canadian government website about protecting yourself, because we receive hundreds and hundreds of uh, inquiries, um, phone calls, emails asking if this visa is genuine, if this visa is um, issued by the Canadian government. And you can see from the look of the document itself that there are a lot of irregularities in the document that was shared with them by the scammer. So you should be able to identify, and I would recommend that you go on the website of the Canadian government and go to the section of protect yourself from immigration fraud, and you would see that there are recommendations on how to report a fraud, internet, email, and telephone scams, document fraud, marriage fraud. So there are so many, sections which you can explore to make sure that you are not uh, a target of a fraud or scam. Never send money to these people. You will not see them again once they get hold of your money. And this section, find out if your representative is licensed. This is important to check. You need to understand that only members of the law societies in each province and uh, College of Immigration and Citizenship Consultants, they are the ones who are authorized to represent your application right here. All right. And you need to be able to check the registry. This is the public register for licensed consultant. And there is something very, very important that you need to understand here, that when you're searching a name, when you search a name, you need to search the name of the RCIC, the Regulated Canadian Immigration Consultant. You put the last name, first name, and then you check their name. You don't check the name of the agent there, because there are agents in your local market. It is okay to deal with that agent as long as agent will connect you with the RCIC, right? So agent is someone who cannot represent your application but can connect you with the RCIC. If the agent is not connecting you with the RCIC, is only dealing with you directly and is signing the agreement with you directly rather than asking you to sign an agreement with the RCIC, then you need to turn around and don't deal with them, because what they're doing is they're pretending to be a licensed consultant, which is breaking Canadian law. So it is very important for you to do that, because overseas local agents, they have smartened themselves. They now know how to fool people, and then they get the agency from a licensed consultant, and then they pretend to be licensed consultant themselves. It is like you're dealing with a doctor, but the doctor's assistants start claiming themselves to be a doctor themselves, right? So you cannot put your future in the hands of an agent. Always deal with the licensed consultant who may be behind an agent. Okay, so this is important. So if you were to search my name, you would put last name here, or you could put my first name, my RCIC number. But if you don't have the number, you would search, and you would see my name here with license number, contact number. So many times you would see that these agents in the local market, they would quote a license number. But when you put the license number in the search, you would come up with a different name. And that's where you can identify that, oh, This person is actually an agent only. He's pretending to be licensed consultant himself. He's quoting the license number of the consultant, but he's not the consultant, right? So what you need to do is to protect yourself. When you find the name of that consultant, you need to get in touch with the consultant directly. Okay. So that is something that we wanted to explain to you.